EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Sunday Night Primetime. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Brown now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. We'll go play action with Nix. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll be second down.
Bombers. Ready.
Play action now. It's Nix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is third and long. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Going up top. That is hard. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. 61 yards.
It's a pickup of 61 yards. First down, Dallas.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Tight end motioning left. On second down, it's Nix. He'll locate Thornton over the middle. And the Cowboys are going to be looking at first and goal. They move it down to the 4.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This looks like a design run, and he will do it himself. He's in. 5 his second rushing touchdown of the year. Aubrey is good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Crazy. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and very quickly a 1st down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll throw out of the gun. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Buccs complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Buccs. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go. 19, charge.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 14 on that one. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
31-yard line.
Here's a 1st down for their running back. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Gravity Lions.
He'll look to throw. Out right, catch made. That's it, Buccs. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the 2nd, Buccaneers in possession of the football. And they are facing a 2nd and long.
60 Maverick. Viking 18.
Back to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Alert! Alert! Here we go! Here we go! Hot, hot!
They'll try to run this one in. They'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Let's go!
They'll go with him again. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Reno, come on, come on, set! Cougar 19!
They'll run. No place to run there. Good job by the D to stop him at the 2.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
Ready! Cowboy 80! Ready!
Now they'll set up to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. Past the 40. Still going. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
All right, Mike, so 4th and goal for an offense can be a little bit tricky. The defense, they kind of know what's coming. There's no extra downs. You can't just throw it away and try again. They've got to give somebody a shot in the end zone to make a play. But give credit to this defense. They knew what was coming, and they make the big play themselves and steal away 6.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. Here's a run. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. His 12th touchdown of the year. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready! Panther 60! Panther! Let go!
The drive will start on the ground. And this will be a Bucks 1st down. They'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop them right at the line of scrimmage.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. And that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
Warrior 70. Ready.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 36.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Now the Bucks will take their first time out. Talk things over before 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd down and 9. Back to throw is Nix. On the run to the right. He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Less than 2 minutes to play in this first half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
Let's go. Let's go.
The RPO, they'll get this to Ibuka.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
At the 43-yard line.
Ready.
Back to the air one more time. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
We haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. 19 yards on the pickup for number 19. And it's a first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Dragon 60. Ready, ready.
Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. Nice job pushing through the would-be tacklers. Gain of about 3. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Let's go now.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down. Timeout here in Tampa Bay. That is their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
70 Lions.
To the air now on 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
The throw here is complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. What an important sequence this is. Trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Captain. Oh, my son.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
He's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Oh, my son.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Now a hit, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Get it. Let go.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3.
Second and 7.
Second and 7.
Panther 11. Hey. Viking 18. Ready.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Go.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. Open man, right side.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. Ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
The other side of midfield, mark him at the 48-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a first down.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chenal. And the Cowboys are going to take possession.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now they'll pitch it out here. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down.
Ready. Captain.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got his man complete to Johnson. A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
That's just playing quarterback at a really high level, Mike. I mean, once he realizes his initial pre-snap read has changed, he just calmly goes through his progressions against this zone look. He ends up delivering a strike, and they keep the drive alive.
A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. The break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
And the Cowboys first down.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he's able to fight through one tackle here. Pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Rolling right, taking off, and Nix with the wise move there at the end, sliding to a stop, but he's got the first down.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that first down marker is, he's able to pick up the first down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the first down.
Play action now. It's Nix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10. The motion man is Johnson. On the bootleg, it's Nix. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to slide down with the first down inside the 5. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. The motion man is Johnson. We begin the fourth quarter with a run here on first and goal. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
It's a gain of a yard.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal. On the ground they go. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
From the shotgun, here's Nix. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Auburn's pick is good. And the Cowboys stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
They're on the 24-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Right here. Let's go now. Stop low, 18. Cook.
He'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Ready, ready, ready.
The ball comes out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hold on, set. Ready. Let it. Away, away, away. Away, away, away.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
It is 3rd and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. Forced out left. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
41-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Deputy! Cowboy 80!
Back to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
A 7-yard loss.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Ready?
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Viking 18! 19 tight! 19 tight!
Now they'll set up to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
18, pioneer!
They'll throw out of the gun. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll give on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Give an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Almost set!
Up the middle they go. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.